everybody, and good morning, and welcome to 01 Time News. That's right. Guess what? We got a good show for you today. We got 4 chairs out here today because we got 4 guys, 3 guys coming in plus me. We're going to do a great show. A wonderful interview, and I hope you enjoy it. First up, coming up right now is a wonderful video I took while still doing Hypergrid Nights. Did not have enough time to actually get all 3 of the videos in, but we had such a good time, and I wanted to get this in because it's a wonderful Oriental sim. Well, the place was huge. It's plenty of role play, and so let's go take a really good look at this thing. Okay, here we go. Oh, the Meddlesome Role play. That's right, over in modern Old Town. Man, this looks like a blast.
春季到来绿满窗，大姑娘窗下绣鸳鸯。忽然一阵无情放，大得鸳鸯。
And out around the corner after these beautiful girls. Oh, man. Look at this sleepy town. The sun's getting ready to come up. Walking along this cool, well-textured road. Come around the corner and see all this other neat stuff. Wow. Look at the textures. Look at how well thought out this build is. You know, coming out across the ocean and everything. Just amazing how beautiful it is. Trees. Yeah. Role play. Zooming down the alleyways. This definitely reminds me of like something like Tokyo or China. You know, it's just such a neat build. The high rises. The well manicured streets. Long shadows from the sun rising behind me. Yes. Just gorgeous. A place to come role play and find yourself with your partner. To make new friends. Off in the distance, beautiful castles.
冬季到来雪月茫茫，喊你做送情郎，雪柔珠初长成长，愿做我当你小梦家。
Well, this concludes our wonderful Hypergrid day, everybody. Let's get back to the show. Greetings, everybody. DJ Adams, 01 Time, coming to you from the Atek grid. That's right, from the top of this big old Space Needle. I have the craziest guys in the world with me today, and one sane man, Roddie. That's right. On my far right is the one and only Joe Builder. On my left is Doc. That's right, Smirnov, who's always trying to pass off something that doesn't look Russian. And we have Roddie today. And you know what? I brought him on here because we're going to discuss the crash of 2015. And that's what we're going to give him a hard time about it because he won't tell us how much he was drinking before that. But before we do that, everybody say hi, everybody. Say hi to everybody there, Joe.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, right on down the line there. How about you, Roddie? Say hi to everybody, Roddie.
Hey, how's it going, eh?
Yeah, speak up just a tad for me, Roddie. And then, Doc.
How you doing?
Hey, we're doing fine, man. Hey, so, Roddie, we noticed your grid was down just a tad. Let's touch on that real quick.
Oh,
it was
boy.
down for how many days, was it?
It was down for quite some time, actually.
I'm sure your residents told you exactly to the second.
Yeah.
I was following the forum.
It was down for 2 weeks.
It gave the whole new meaning. I believe Harry Thor is your moderator over your forum. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So The hairy Thor was definitely got a little hairy, Thor. He was a little Thor after being so hairy, too. No, actually, you had some wonderful bunch of people. I saw the community come together, and I came to your grid, and I saw that. I saw a great community come together and say, "Yo, when's it up, man? We'll be fine." And I had a lot of faith in you. Can you explain to me how people have so much faith in just you? Tell me about that.
I don't know. I guess a lot of people know me from before I started the grid, and then when I ended up doing the grid, I guess they decided, geez, this guy, he's always been a people person, which I always have been, and I guess they just kind of stuck by me, which is good. I'm glad. I'm happy, but it's been a rough 2 weeks, and let me tell you, it's not just me that's doing this. Thank God for Terry for helping me, because I don't think I could have made it without him.
Well, that's cool. I want to touch on something really quick. You guys, we're great Canadian grid. Yeah, you guys are out of Canada, but you actually do live in Canada. Am I correct?
Yes, it's all based in Canada.
And so Doc is over here on the one side of the world. He's over on the, I call it the right side, over there by Detroit. Are you on the left side or are you in the middle? Where are you at?
He's at the bottom of Ontario.
Yeah. Well, Canada's, kind of stretches a few
we live
ways.
in the same province there, Adam.
Yeah, see, so, I call the left side is over there by, Victoria Island. I call the right side over there kind of like by, Quebec and stuff, and then you got the dirty part where he lives.
Hi, Jesus, I think I like that idea.
Are you in the central part of Canada or what? Or you don't want to say, that's fine. I don't care, but I think you've got it on your website somewhere.
Ontario is actually east.
You're actually out of Ontario. Good. Well, we know about Ontario, and it's a pretty nice place. I used to go there quite a bit. What made you? Nah, that's not. You're not going to get off that easy. Let's hear about your first time you were Ruth. That's right. Tell me about you being the first time you were Ruth.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh God.
Yeah, man. How did you feel?
Well, I came from Sims Online, so the first time I was Ruth, and that was back in 2001 when Sims Online was around before SL, and then when I came to SL in 2005, back then when you could delete your account, Ruth was pretty bad. It was really bad. Yeah. But I got brought over by a girl from Sims Online.
So now I want everybody to know something, that Roddie is not a cross-dresser, and he's not into Ruth, but
no.
Roddie is testing new simulators when they come in. Roddie knows what it's like to be Ruth a lot, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I was Ruth 2 weeks ago.
Now, we're allowed to cuss on here because we're Canadian, eh?
No shit.
Yes.
So, every time you bring a new simulator, and you're quite the bitch, right? Am I correct?
Oh, let me tell you, I was screaming a lot about 2 weeks ago. Yes.
Okay. That's great. I noticed you guys went over to the simulator 8.1.0. Who did you pay to fix that mess?
That was Digital World. Yeah.
Say his name. Let's get it out there.
Digital Worlds Group, which is Digital Group. Yeah, DWG, which is another company that Terry opened up.
Right. What was the major complaints, you think?
Of before or after?
Well, but not before you got drunk and hit the wrong button. We all know you clicked the mouse.
I never got drunk. I know everybody thinks that, eh? You want to know what happened? And here's the honest truth. And I still can't believe I did it. So that morning, which was the Sunday morning, February 2nd, I'll never forget that day. I woke up that morning, and I wanted to hurry up and get out all the scripts and everything, because we had already been having a lot of trouble with the server that I had from when we first started. And the hard drive was well, we didn't know at the time, but the hard drive was breaking down. We didn't know that. We thought it was inside the core somehow, the programs. So we started playing around with the script, started doing this, started tweaking that. People were having problems over the grid, so I said, you know what, I'm just getting a new server. And that's what I did. So I purchased a new server, and I went to go reinstall the software, and I accidentally installed it on the wrong server. And
Hey, you know what though?
and wiped out
Roddie, don't you
the
think?
grid.
Don't you think at that point it's time to just upgrade to 8.1?
Oh my God.
That's when I said, you know what? Let's just, we've taken everything we've done the last year. We know what doesn't work. We know what does. Let's just revamp this entire grid. We might as well do it now and put it all brand new and do it the right way. Yeah, I
Okay, before I let the guys loose on you, one more question.
Okay.
One more question. I'm going to let the guys loose on you, Roddie.
All right, be
As,
easy.
why?
Be
Why
nice.
the virtual world? Why are you
the
here?
virtual-
Why
am I here? That is a very good question. And I'll be straight up and honest with all of you. The reason why is because back in SL, I lost my wife and kids about, I'd say, 7-8 years ago, and in real life. And I realized after I went into a depression and everything, the only thing that saved me from actually driving myself to drink was actually playing on a game called SL. And so after meeting a lot of people and finding out how nice people can actually be, and can actually talk to one another, no matter even if you're texting, you can tell that the person behind that avatar is sincere. It helped. And so I'm taking that and I'm going, you know what? I am where I need to be now. I am better now. Now everything is going for me now, right? I'm back. I'm out of my depression, and depression is a serious illness. It is. So if you don't know anything about it, it is serious.
Well, that concludes this proportion of the show. If you want to see the long version, you're going to see that I'll probably have that posted up probably sometime Sunday or Monday there. Keep an eye on my YouTube, and thanks a lot, guys. Well, it is time for the news, and what a great day. What a great day to have some good news going on. But is it good news? You know what? There is some good news. And I'm over here with the wonderful Doc Smirnov and the wonderful sexy nurse sitting in here. And guess what? I hear, is it true, that you have become the #1 and only seller for Atek land? Is that true? Are you taking over all the land for Atek locally?
That's true. It's going to be taken care of under Where's Waldo Land Holdings, and Waldo Smirnov is going to be the head of the company. And I just got my first 32 sim server set up today, and we will be ready and open for business in minutes.
Wow. Hey, now, so what do you think the pricing range is going to be for that? I mean, what do you got going on with that?
Sims are going to go for $14.95 each a month. And we're going to make sure that we pay for that in GTs in-game, and that will stop the confusion for people using PayPal and everybody doing something different. You'll just go to the box on the corner of your sim once a month and pay for your rental and be done.
Now, what I've heard is, and you can help me out on this, that I know you got a lot of friends over in Second Life, and I do too, so they can actually buy GTs over in Second Life, am I correct? And immediately have them over here on their account?
That's true. You can, once you're over here and you've created your account and you've created your GT account, you can go over to Second Life, and there is an ATM machine over there that you can connect your Second Life account to. And what happens is you sell your lindens to the machine, and it goes right into your GT account, and then you come over here into Atek and you withdraw GTs for the lindens that you sold to the ATM in Second Life.
Now, I remember when I talked to the guy that was the head of the Cisco branch that was actually put that networking together for that, and they've been with they were one of the first certified with Lindens for a long time. They've been with them, I think it's like since 2009 or something. It's been a long time they've been with them, and so I do know they're a credible company. Now, what's the deal? Can you sell your GTs back to Lindens, or how does that work?
You guys, to the best of my knowledge, you can do the same thing in an exact reverse that goes both ways. You can sell your GTs back into them. You can sell your GTs to the machine, or you can take lindens out, or you can put your lindens into the machine and take GTs out. So it's a bonus program because if you've got money that you want to share between both grids, you're not doubling up on what it cost you to go into a different grid. You're just using what already exists. You're just sliding it around from one grid to the other.
Well, this is pretty exciting because now you're going to be pretty much handling all the land for Atek, because I do know that the Atek manager said, "Wow, this is going to be lift a lot of work off his back and put a lot of work on your back." Are you ready for it?
I'm absolutely ready for it, Adam. It's something I've wanted to do for a very long time, and I mean, I run servers from the house here, and I run regions in game. So I thought, you know what, why not take the next step and make an attempt at setting up a small business and making it work?
Well, okay. Let's get to the real life news, because everybody gets mad when I do it. We're going to do it. Today's news is there is a chip makers are very upset with the United States and the British spy agencies, claim that they had hacked into their databases, taken the encryptions codes to all the SIMs for their phones and stuff. Do you think that and if this is true, this is a pretty big deal, but don't you think they already have enough information on everybody? I mean, isn't it easy enough just to grab it from the airwaves? Well, I mean, what's going on?
Well, I mean, if you've got the sophistication of the government and the technology that they have at their access, I don't see the point in having to do this, but enough is enough, I mean, the next thing you know, there's going to be keywords getting sent off on phones, and they'll be knocking on your door because you happen to be pissed off and say something over your cell phone, and it tripped a keyword.
Oh, yeah. I hear about now. Over on our sim today, we're getting ready to let off 2 atomic bombs, implosion of a super mebbly bobbly, and next thing you know, you got this guy, you got these little black suits at your door going, "What's going on, man? What do you mean you're going to prim an atomic bomb?" And because the keywording is just going to kill us, man. I think you're right, but that said, don't you think the chip makers already knew? I mean, come on, don't you? I mean, come on, don't you think that they were in bed with them the whole time? What's your take on that?
I don't know that the chip makers were in bed with them the whole time. I mean, it's pretty obvious, knowing the government and the way things work and how things leak out, and we find out our information about what they're doing to us, or not necessarily to us, but finding out about us. I don't think they were in bed with them, and I'm a little scared at the thought that a chip maker, somebody's making SIM cards, doesn't have a secure enough system in place that it can't be hacked. And the government just, had their agents hack in, get the information they needed, and get out. And, months and months later, people are finding out about it.
Okay, just in the news. Access Grid said they're taking gaming. They are taking gaming out of his grid. He's not going to have gaming. He said it just didn't work out. It didn't work out. It was a licensing problem or something. So it's off the grid. So just now, you guys write in now. Access Grid will not be able to do gambling. So if you guys were looking into doing gambling, sorry about that, everybody. Hey, everybody, that's our show today. And Doc, thanks a lot. I really wish you luck with endeavors. Get over to 01 Time Agency and check out if I can't set you up a nice advertisement ad. Let me know. And for everybody else, subscribe. Find out what's going on, because I believe Doc's going to be quite a asset to the news here, because he will be doing all the land. So he will have the news with everybody. And thanks, everybody. Hey, Doc, say goodbye to everybody.
Thanks again today, Adam, and great show, Roddie. Take care.
Yeah, that was a great show with Roddie and them. Sexy Nurse, thanks for stepping in here and brightening up our beautiful Pixel day.